I'm going to say something that will make every real estate agent in the country hate me. Don't buy a house. I know that sounds insane. But hear me out for 2 minutes. This isn't about emotion. It's about math. If you've been told that owning is always better, you're being sold a product. The truth is quiet. But numbers don't lie. Stay with me, and I'll show you why not buying may be the most profitable decision you'll ever make. And I'll prove it, line by line. Let me give you a number that will shock you. I'm worth your target net worth goal. And I didn't get there by signing a 30-year mortgage. I got there by renting for decades while my neighbors hemorrhaged money. While everyone else was building equity, I was watching my money compound at 15–20% in businesses. Compounding is ruthless. Every dollar deployed well becomes an employee that never sleeps. Today, I'm proving why the American dream is actually a financial nightmare using math, not emotion. We'll go through interest, taxes, maintenance, and the cost of your down payment. I'll compare buying to renting and investing, apples to apples. No fear, no FOMO, just arithmetic. If you're under 50, this might rewrite your entire plan. Let's start with a simple question. How much does a 400K house cost? If you said 400K, you're dead wrong. By the end of this, you'll never see that number the same way again. Let's do the math. On a 7% mortgage, you'll pay over 440K in interest alone. In the beginning, almost every payment is interest. You're paying for the house twice. That's not a bug. It's the business model. Banks sell time at a premium. 30 years is a lot of time. Look at the area under the curve. That's your real cost. The math is mechanical. Rate and time dominate everything. A couple of points in rate can add 6 figures to your life. At 7% for 30 years, you're locked into decades of interest payments. Every month, your cash flow serves the bank before it serves you. This is why rent is throwing money away is incomplete. So is interest. But interest is just the beginning. Now we add the costs nobody includes. They are very real, and they never stop. Let's itemize them like a business would. Because if you ignore them, you're lying to yourself. These costs usually rise faster than inflation. They eat compounding for breakfast. Ready for the full bill? Next, we total it up. All in, not brochure math. Property taxes, about 180K over 30 years. They pay for things you never get to stop paying for. Insurance, roughly 45Ks, and it rarely goes down. Maintenance, about 180K. Roofs, HVACs, water heaters, nothing lasts 30 years. HOA fees, 100K plus. Pretty lawns, expensive rules. None of this builds equity. They're operating expenses, not investments. Now add back the interest we already covered. Over 30 years, that 400K home actually cost you $145 million. Read that again. House price is the down payment on the lifetime bill. The sticker is not the story. This is why smart money models housing like a liability. Now the question that changes everything. Opportunity cost. Let's compare paths. Same dollars, different destiny, down payment and monthly delta. What if you took that 80K down payment and invested it in the S&P 500 instead? In 30 years, at 10%, it becomes $1.4 million. That's the power of letting capital work, uninterrupted. Simple, boring, relentless. Liquidity is optionality. Invest the $600 month you save by renting. That's another $1.3 million. Together, $2.7 million. One path gives you a house worth maybe 600K. The other gives you 2.7 million to 21 million in liquid freedom. Freedom means choice. Choice means time. Exponential curves punish late learners. This is not a feeling, it's a function. Rent modestly, deploy aggressively. The gap isn't small, it's life-defining. Pick your compounder. Next, why the myth refuses to die. Follow the incentives. Real estate is a product. You're the customer. Let's talk about the echo chamber. Spoiler, not you. Real estate agents, banks, and the government all profit when you buy. They don't profit when you build wealth. Commissions, interest, and tax revenue depend on you signing. Advertising turns incentives into culture. The dream was marketed, not discovered. But the math changed. Your parents bought when houses were 2x annual income. Today, they are 6 to 10x. The math that worked for them is broken for you. Scarcity and cheap money distorted prices. When inputs diverge, strategies must too. Equity isn't wealth. You can't spend a kitchen. You're house rich and cash poor, trapped in an illiquid asset while you work until you're 70. Assets you can't access aren't freedom. Liquidity keeps you from selling your life for payments. Nice counters don't retire you. Cash flow does. Don't trade decades for decor. So when does buying actually make sense? There are rules that flip the math. Use them or wait. Let's get precise. No more generalities. Criteria, not vibes. Only buy if you are 100% certain you'll stay for 15+ years to offset transaction costs. Moving twice kills your returns. Friction is expensive. If your life is in flux, wait. Buy a multi-unit property. If the tenants pay the mortgage, you're living for free. That's an investment, not a liability. Run it like a business, or don't run it. Know your numbers before your keys. If you have 3 M's plus in the bank, buy whatever you want. It's consumption, not an investment, but you can finally afford it. At that level, your assets buy your house, not your salary. First, build freedom, then buy comfort. Scalable first, stable later. Patience pays a dividend. If you can't check these boxes, wait. There are better alternatives right now, and they compound faster. Let's stack them. 3 plays you can start this year. We'll go from conservative to aggressive. Start with simplicity. Alternative 1. Rent modestly and invest 30 to 50% of your income. Keep lifestyle creep asleep. Your savings rate is the gas pedal. At 50%, compounding gets loud. REITs, real estate investment trusts. Get the returns of real estate with none of the broken toilet drama. Liquidity, diversification, professional management. Know your structure and stay long-term. Geographic arbitrage. Work a high-paying remote job and live where rent is $800. You'll be retired in 10 years. Keep the income, drop the costs. Arbitrage is a cheat code. Minimalism accelerates math. 10 years is not far. It just feels far. Combine 2, and you outrun almost everyone. Now the choice. What do you actually want? Because for most people under 50, you have to choose one. Choose the thing that compounds, then buy comfort later. Final story. Do you want to own a house or do you want to be wealthy? Because for most people under 50, you have to choose one. The chair you leave empty is debt. Leave it empty long enough and compounding takes the seat. 2 neighbors. One paid off his house and has $350K. One rented and has $15 million. Same street. Different math. Peace is numbers that buy your time. Stop believing the lie. Build your wealth first, buy the house later. Subscribe for the math they don't want you to see. Rewatch with a notebook. Make this your pivot. You don't need permission. You need a plan. Automate, simplify, repeat. Comment your city and rent. I'll run the math in a future video. Silence the noise. Let the numbers talk. This is how you buy your life back. See you in the next one. Be the outlier. Start today.